The City of Toronto has set its sights on signs not just here on Yonge Street, but across the entire city. We're outside of Zanzibar on Yonge today, where this big, old, iconic sign has been featured in films like Suicide Squad, even The Hulk. Though these flashy bulbs, they're still safe. They're not being ordered to be taken down. It's actually right here, this monitor, excuse me, sir, right here, about 70 inches, an LED screen, which bylaw officers have ordered to be taken down, while just a couple blocks down the road, massive mural-sized screens at Yonge-Dundas are A-OK.
Take one tour downtown and they're everywhere. Sprawling, sizable signage, stories high, inundating the mind's eye.
If you look in our block alone, there's several signs at the Ryerson building, over there on top of that elephant building, whatever that is on the corner on the other side.
So when a city bylaw officer came knocking and told Alan Cooper to turn off his street level sign at Zanzibar, he couldn't believe his ears.
I responded, what? Our sign has been here for 60 years, like, why now?
It's the result of a 4-year sign bylaw review. The city has determined that a first-story sign must not exceed 20% of the area of a wall. Over the last couple months, hundreds of notices have been handed out across the city, including one to Scotiabank for their sign in the financial district. The city has highlighted 2 sign districts. If you don't land in one of them, it may be lights out.
One is at Yonge-Dundas Square, which is where we see the big proliferation of billboards. The other one is at Spadina and Dundas, and that's where we actually expect to see the electronic digital media billboards. That's where we've programmed it. This is where we said we will embrace the concept of bright lights in big cities.
Alan Cooper's father opened Zanzibar in the 50s. He used to have this old neon sign hanging where the LED monitor in question now stands. He calls the whole thing a joke.
Considering all the signage at Yonge-Dundas Square, do you feel like everyone's being treated equally?
Of course not. It says we don't fit into the neighborhood. That is the neighborhood. We are the neighborhood.
There is more residential coming into those areas, particularly on Yonge Street. So limiting the electronic signs to, in this case, Yonge-Dundas Square was the appropriate thing to do.
Anybody who lives in the middle of downtown Toronto has got to expect that they're in the middle of an urban center.
The city says it's already giving Zanzibar special treatment when it comes to its big bright sign, which is being allowed to remain intact.
It's been grandfathered, but would we allow those type of big 3-story signs to be put on every single building across the city today? There's a very good chance the answer is no.
Oddly enough, this is the massive monitor at Ryerson University, just about 100 meters from Zanzibar here on Yonge, but though there's no indication that they've actually received a bylaw notice to take this down. Alan Cooper says he's going to be fighting the bylaw at a variance meeting next week at City Hall. So will Scotiabank, though if they lose and they don't take their signs down, they could face a fine of up to $250 a day.